welcome back to the Cow Power Quarter Horse Celebration of Champions. I'm here with Clayton Edsall. Clayton's done some big things with us, and Clayton, congratulations first off, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, Clayton, a past World's Greatest Horseman champion. We do want to say thank you to Rachel Ranches and Western Bloodstock, our title sponsors of that great event. And we're also standing with, well, the herd work champion. You've already cashed in $10,000 already.
Yes,
off to a great start. Tell us, how did you start off in 2016 aboard Skeets Oak Peppy? Did you win the herd work there as well? How did that start off for you?
You know, I can't remember, but I don't believe I won the herd work. I've never won a go around at the World's Greatest, and the whole, you know, a lot of times it's just make the finals. So I wasn't necessarily trying to win the go around here. You know, that wasn't my intention. I'm obviously happy to have it, and it worked out. But usually it's just kind of get through the rounds.
You know, that is kind of exciting, though. You come in, you're like, okay, this horse, maybe, I don't know if this horse is, and we're going to be talking about Bet He's a Boon.
Yes, sir.
Who we're speaking about now. But not coming in expecting to win that and then winning that, what does that kind of raise your eyebrows a little bit to, okay, where were you guys different than the other horses? There's a lot of great horses in this mix. What was the difference?
You know, I had a great draw. I was first out. Todd Bergen settled the cattle for me, and it was just kind of one of those runs where things just, you know, after the first cow was pretty good, and then the second cow it built, and, you know, I was able to get the cows that I felt comfortable with, and I know the horse is capable of marking those scores, and you know, it just kind of happened. So,
well, let's take a look at that run. We've got the video right here, and let's go ahead and break it down. I mean, we can talk, but when we get eyes on it right here, I mean, just a spectacular horse. There's just something about that. He's a Boon.
He's just got so much look and a lot of presence, you know, and you know, just that cow was. We talked about the cow, and we liked the cow, and it was in the right spot, and it let us cut him and cut her, and just worked out.
Yeah, absolutely great. What when you guys are sorting out the cattle and going into the herd, what are your guys looking for specifically? Is it something for that horse? Is it just the best cow of the herd? How do they decide which one they think's going to fit you?
Well, sometimes being first, you kind of have to pay attention to what's on the top of the herd during the settle, and if a guy thinks he's going to go all the way on the back and pick the exact one that he wants, it doesn't always work out that way. So, you know, sitting out front, you try to see what's comfortable out front early on, because that's more than likely what's going to come up when you ride in.
Okay, and of course, Bo Gallion Stallion Services sponsored this. You've got a lot of history with that, and we want to say thank you to Bo Gallion Stallion Services for bringing us that.
Yeah.
And but you've also have some history with Bo, and kind of explain that relationship. And
well, it was through Alvin Foltz, but I've caught rode for Bo and Alvin the last 4 years at the cutting futurity. So, you know, getting to hang out with Bo and the whole Gallion family has been excellent, but you know, he helped with, you know, just seeing what cattle are comfortable, and it's been a great experience for me, and it's helped tremendously.
How important are these horse owners as well? Beverly Survey, of course, owner of Bet He's a Boon, and kind of speak to that.
Oh, Beverly's been outstanding. I can't tell you how long we've been together, but you know, when me and her got together, we just kind of clicked, and we've had a lot of success, and Betty's a Boon's having a lot of success now as far as a breeding horse, and it's been great, and you just can't do it without them.
Yeah, and it's exciting to see, and of course you've had a stellar career, over 1.7 million in earnings, but it all comes down to this horse. Is there what was that experience like in 2016, and what would that feeling? Can you think it would be emulated again this year should you take that victory lap? for the world's greatest horseman?
Yeah, I mean, it would be outstanding.
Because not a lot of people have that feeling. I mean, I like to read a lot of books. They say about the age of 35, you've experienced about everything you can experience, whether it's loss or love or this or that, whatever it is. But to be competitors and to be able to take that victory lap, there's not but been a handful that can say, I have that title.
Right.
Is that the first one hard? Is the second one? Has anybody ever won two?
Yes. Yeah, there's been a handful. Corey Cushing is won a couple. Russell Dilday, Ron Emmons. There's been a handful.
So there have been some trailblazers before.
Usually it's the same horse. Corey's done it on some different horses, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some people.
Right,
but
exactly. I put you on the spot, but this is a lot of fun to see. Of course, the crowd electric.
Yeah. Everybody's
they're living vicariously through all of you trainers and those horses. They're superstars as well. But is there anything else you're looking forward to throughout the year? Getting ready for? Do you just kind of focus on this and then move forward to the next event, or how do you prepare?
Well, our industry's grown by leaps and bounds, and so there's a lot of very exciting things going on for the cow horse. I mean, the Run for the Million, the American, the stakes being as big as it is. Yeah. So there's a lot of things to look forward to throughout the year, but I mean, the world's greatest it's like the coolest title ever,
Absolutely.
I mean, world's greatest horseman.
Yeah, that's him. That's Clayton Edsall.
Well,
He's world's greatest horseman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachel Ranch and Western Bloodstock, to put in all that. And it's something, and it goes to winning because everybody wants to be around a winner. And it obviously helps with, man's business or woman's business when they're, training horses.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Well, Clayton, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And, it's always great. You and your wife do such a fantastic job. You guys are fun to watch. Carry yourself so well. You're great ambassadors for this sport, the industry as a whole. So thanks for being that guy too.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, friends, that is Clayton Edsall right here with Bet He's a Boon. You want to be sure to be paying attention. Hopefully you get your tickets because Rachel Ranches and Western Bloodstock are going to be bringing you all of that great action for the 2025 World's Greatest Horseman. My name is Farron Lucero with EQN Sports, your source for horse sports. Keep it tuned right here with Cow Power Quarter Horses Celebration of Champions.